Would you rather Botafogo win the Libertadores or Brazil win the World Cup?
Oh shit, man.
Bearing in mind, Libertadores means Mundial.
Yes, that's a really tough one. The World Cup is happening now, and Botafogo is not even qualified to the Libertadores.
Yeah.
So yeah, for Botafogo, for me as a Botafogo fan, the Libertadores would mean the a lot, a lot. And I've seen Brazil win the World Cup. I have never seen Botafogo win the Libertadores. So today I stay with Botafogo winning the
Oh
Libertadores with
wow.
the pain in the heart.
Honestly, it's hard being Brazilian, you know. I said but I've already seen World Cup, you know.
Just because
Yeah.
you made me answer.
E aí, beleza, bem vindo. What's up, what's good, and welcome to the Brazilian podcast, the unofficial How to Live in Brazil podcast with me, your host, Stephen. And today we're reporting live from the World Cup, and I'm joined by one of my dearest friends from Brazil, from Rio de Janeiro. I met this guy, I don't even know how many years ago, and he took me under his wing, and we had probably the best parties you could ever have in Rio. What a great time it was. But introducing Botafogo, Liverpool, and Real Madrid's finest supporter, the coolest guy in Rio, Alex Lyra. What's good, bro?
How's it going, G?
Yes.
Amazing, amazing.
No pressure there.
No, I was really moved by the introduction, man. That was amazing. That was
Hey, bro,
amazing.
you're the coolest dude, man. Don't remember we had so many good memories, bro, and we haven't spoken in ages. So I was like, okay,
Yep.
this might feel weird, but whatever. Let's just go for it, you know. And there's time restraints because we need to watch this football. But nah, man. Obviously, I appreciate it, bro. Like real talk, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. We had great times,
Yeah.
good parties as well. Oh shit. Yeah.
Is this the strongest or nearest the strong? Like, how does this team rank in terms? This squad rank in terms of
Nice.
like Brazil World Cup squads in the past? Like,
Nice one. For me, this is the best team since 2006.
okay,
2006 we had Ronaldo, Adriano, Kaká, Ronaldinho Gaúcho, Robinho, Juninho Pernambucano.
hmm
There was a lot of guys uh, that could really make a difference in a match. And 2010 was not a very like superstar team, but they were playing quite well defensive wise, and it was Luis Fabiano and Robinho at the front. They were doing some nice matchups, but I think this team is better than 2010. This team is definitely better than 2014 and 18 as well. 18, this team is very similar to 2018. I mean, it's, at the structure,
yeah,
but
few
but
players.
with a few players, like Vinicius Junior, the young guys that are doing really well, especially in the last couple of years. So they are in great form.
Yeah,
So I think this is the best team since 2006. Yeah.
it's weird though with Brazil. I mean, I don't want to ask a silly question, but you're always going to be favorites. But you know, we're not at the beginning of the World Cup. We're in the last 16 matches. Few matches have been played. Brazil are still to play South Korea as we're talking now. They topped their group, only losing to Cameroon, which was a game that they didn't need to do anything, so it didn't matter. And they played their sort of second squad. How far do you think that this Brazil team can do?
I think they can make it to the finals. I think they can, and of course, even be the world champions. But I mean, the question is if they're gonna be the world champions. I think they can. But I mean, if you get France in the finals, you can get Argentina in the same finals, and you can never like think too much ahead. You have South Korea match right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean it's a tough match. Every match in this World Cup is showing itself to be like really tough for even the favorites. So they have to go really hard and do the most they can. But I think they Brazil team has what it needs, has the quality, has the mindset to make it to the finals and even be world champions. France is a really tough, uh, competitor. You have Mbappe like doing really fine.
Yeah, he's doing so good.
Yeah, Argentina already had the first like the aquele susto, né? The
Yeah,
you
their
know the
first scare, their
yeah,
first scare with losing to Saudi Arabia. That's already
exactly.
happened.
And
So
now
now,
they changed it, like they switched the and now they are playing really good football, really focused. So it's tough. Let's see, let's see.
who are the other sort of favorites or people that you wouldn't necessarily you expect to be close to the final, if not inside in the final? What about Netherlands? What about England? I don't know who else is in the club.
Yeah, Spain,
Portugal, Spain.
Portugal. I think Spain is. I really like the way they play, like the tiki taka. Really remembering those great Spanish days.
Hmm.
With Gavi, Pedri playing really well. I think also England has a really tough team. I'm unsure about their defense. I think they're quite slow on the defense, and I'm not really sure about some of the guys there.
Yeah,
Maguire,
right.
yeah, but yeah, of course, France and Argentina for me are the ones really on the top level. Um, I would put England, Spain, and even the Netherlands on a second level.
What about Belgium? What happened with Belgium, man? Did you expect that?
I didn't. I was expecting them to go better than they did, but even De Bruyne said they were quite old now. So
Yeah,
I think yeah, maybe the generation is passing, and they had their chance in 2018, but I definitely did not expect them to drop out in the group stage.
yeah. What about Brazil's generation now? Because I know we've got Neymar still there, and he's obviously he's still on great form, and holds a really good record for Brazil. And you've also got Thiago Silva and Allison was there in the last World Cup. Edison's been world class and great forever. But what about this sort of new generation players like Vinicius Junior and other players like him? How do you feel about them?
It's amazing how Vinicius Junior developed, right? He came from Flamengo and joined Real Madrid. He was, you saw that he had a lot of potential, but he's still making some dumb choices or not finishing really well. And he really turned it around. And he's playing for Real Madrid in a really high level. He scores the Champions League goal.
Mm-hmm.
How can you not trust this guy, man? I mean, it's he's in great form, and I really expect him to contribute a lot to the Brazilian team. If you have like Rafinha also playing
Mm-hmm.
really well on Leeds and now in Barcelona, you have Anthony also playing well. He has a lot of room to improve still because these guys are very young. So I mean, if we not hit this World Cup, we still have 2026 with these guys probably on very high level still. So it's a very good generation, I think.
Yeah, you can be quite optimistic. It's true. I forgot about Rafinha. You got a couple of players, haven't you? You really can relax. You missed one out, but it's probably because you knew that I would mention him just in case. But Gabriel Martinelli,
Gabriel Martinelli, of course.
he's
Of
like
course,
he must be up there. He's A generation
Yeah,
of
he's
talent.
yeah, yeah. And you have of course Gabriel Jesus got injured now, which is quite sad. Uh, some people in Brazil don't trust Gabriel Jesus too much. I think some people don't, or a lot of people don't watch the Premier League so much here. But like watching him playing for Arsenal, I mean, he's really high level. He's in great form, especially in the last months. Also Martinelli, right? And I mean, such a shame that Gabriel Jesus got injured.
Yeah. But luckily, Brazil has a really lovely problem of having too many great forwards. So in terms of the
Yes.
World Cup, he can easily be replaced. I mean, Arsenal would have to think about what they're going to do in January in terms of him not being available. Yeah, he's out for like 3 months. So we need him, you know?
Yeah.
We need him, or we need to replace him. That's really annoying. Champions League final last season. Who are you rooting for? Because obviously you're a Liverpool fan, but you're also a Real Madrid fan. So what was that like? Who did you want to win?
I wanted Liverpool to win. Yeah, I wanted Liverpool, especially because the last there was already a Liverpool Real Madrid. It was in 2019, 18,
2018, yeah, just before the
18, yeah,
World Cup. Yeah, Gareth
2018,
Bale.
and yeah, and of course Sergio Ramos, right? You know,
Yeah, I forgot
yeah,
about that.
tackling Salah and taking him out of the game. I mean, that was really sad. And I thought Salah had um, of course, he had the opportunity to turn this around, but I was sad. I was sad that Liverpool didn't win this game. Yeah.
Yeah. Revenge is weird in football, isn't it? It doesn't always happen exactly how you want it to. It kind of doesn't come around. Obviously, Ghana thought they could get their revenge on Suarez in Uruguay the other day. That didn't work out the way that they expected, but they
Exactly.
were still happy that Uruguay failed to qualify despite beating them 2-0. I don't know. It's a bit of my Ghanaian rivalry there. Ghana and Nigeria, like big rivals. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And Nigeria didn't qualify because we lost to them in a 2-leg qualification bout where we lost.
Oh,
So we're like making fun of them, but then they just hit us with, you didn't even qualify, So it's a bit of a weird one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that must suck.
All right. So last questions about the two GOATs. Obviously, is this their last World Cup? And how important is this World Cup for those two? Like, do they?
Uh, it has it. This is the most important things for those two. I think they want to show, they want to prove the world that they can lead their teams to the final, and make it to actually be the world champions. Yeah, I mean, it's huge. They know that they're not gonna have another World Cup. I think Messi, he he could maybe. I think Cristiano probably not, but it's probably their last, so they're gonna go all in for it.
Do you think Portugal can get to the final? Where do you think they'll end up?
Portugal, for me, has the best squad they had in, probably in, I don't know, since I ever saw Portugal. I think this is the best
Yeah.
squad. Even though Cristiano is already, he's not in his peak, but he's still the leader. He's still the scorer, and you have a lot of other guys also playing a big part. So I think Portugal can really go ahead, and I think
Move forward.
they might even move forward against Spain. And if they make it through Spain, they're gonna be really hard. But then I'm not sure if they pass France. I wouldn't. I wouldn't bet on Portugal against France. So I think they make it to the same finals.
If Brazil beat South Korea, who's there? Who did they get in the quarters?
It's Croatia or Japan, I think. Yeah.
Who are you most trying to avoid till the final?
I really wanted to avoid Spain because I think if Spain got in the first place in the group, they would be on our side, so
Okay.
they would be playing against Croatia. So we dodged that bullet. Um, I I I mean I wanna face Argentina, but I think they're gonna be really really tough because football, Brazil and Argentina in a semi-final in the World Cup. That's everyone's
Wow.
dream, I think. That's gonna
That's
be,
someone's dream. You want to like, dude, you come to England. England like to play the, Moldova and, Lithuania. And this is how you get to a final. You don't go out against the Giants.
nah, you gotta go for the Giants. You don't get to pick a lot, but I mean, having the opportunity to watch a Brazilian Argentina game in a World Cup,
Mm.
I didn't have that chance since I started watching football. I never saw Brazil and Argentina in a World Cup, so it's quite special, right?
Oh, wow. Even if it's not the final, you don't mind.
Even if it's not on the final, of course, if we lose to Argentina, that's gonna hurt way more than like losing to the Netherlands.
Mm-hmm.
But if we win, that's much
Yeah.
much better than winning the against the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So, and I think we have the chance. I think we can win Argentina.
How do you feel about Neymar? Is Neymar like still the best thing for Brazil?
Yeah, he's still the best thing uh, for Brazil, but we don't need him as much as we used to. Like if you
Yeah.
get the 2014 or the 2018, we had less options. So now that we have some other options, I think it's even better for him because he gets to share a little bit the attention from the opposition. So I think
It used to really annoy me how much, Brazil played through Neymar, and it was just like a little bit too predictable. Everything was on the left side, and
yes,
it needed him to be at his best because he had too many people around him, too many, of the opposite team just trying to stop him and stuff. All
I
right.
agree.
Let me ask you the last question. Would you rather Botafogo win the Libertadores or Brazil win the World Cup?
Oh shit, man.
Bearing in mind, Libertadores means Mundial. So just bear that in
Yes.
mind.
Yes, that's a really really tough one. The World Cup is happening now, and Botafogo is not even qualified to the Libertadores.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I mean, for Botafogo, for me as a Botafogo fan, the Libertadores would mean a lot, a lot. And I've seen Brazil win the World Cup. I have never seen Botafogo win the Libertadores. So today I stay with Botafogo winning the
Oh,
Libertadores with
wow.
the pain in the heart,
Jeez.
just because
Yeah.
you made me answer.
You are honestly, it's hard being Brazilian, I said but I've already seen World Cup. This is like
Yeah,
only like not too many places in the world can say that they've seen their country lift a World Cup and be like of conscious age as well, or not just 2 years before they were born or something crazy like that. Yeah, that's good. Good. I don't know
yeah.
about that answer, but it shows where
Me
you're.
neither, man. Me
Yeah.
neither. I'm not sure if you ask me this tomorrow, maybe I'll I'll answer a different answer because it's really difficult. It's really difficult. Would you rather Nigeria? Can I ask you this question?
Oh yeah, but I already know the answer.
Would you rather Nigeria or Arsenal win the Champions League?
Oh.
Nigeria win the World Cup or Arsenal winning the Champions League?
Nigeria win the World Cup. No African team has ever won the World Cup.
Yeah, there's no.
It's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's an easy
Someone,
one. Yeah,
someone asked me,
imagine.
Adesanya was fighting. Who is he fighting? Charles Bronx or whatever the guy's name is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
UFC.
Yeah,
There's like,
yeah.
who you want? Adesanya, who's Nigerian, the UFC guy, or come on, Nigeria, like Brazil.
Of course.
Brazil's like my heart, but like, you know, my parents will, you know, what am I gonna do? I have no choice.
That's fair
I don't
enough.
know, but anyway, let's finish there. I was gonna say to you that we could go on, but otherwise it will just be long and it'll be hard to edit and stuff. But yeah, man, bro, this has been so cool, man. Like, hopefully,
it was amazing, man.
Let's see how far Brazil come, but let's try and get you on whilst the World Cup's still happening. And then we'll talk again about where we are, maybe like in the semi-final, just before the final or something. You know, we'll see.
I hope Brazil make it to there, and definitely we talk again.